This is the finishing look. Easy peasy. The Kundalini Practitioner's Turban. I'm going to show you how to make this possible with a couple easy steps. As you can see, my hair is long, and I attribute a lot of my, hair growth to wearing a turban. So sometimes I kind of oscillate between wearing a turban on days that it needs to be washed. I do shampoo regularly, but sometimes being a full-time mom, being a full-time housewife, being a full-time business runner, being a full-time all the things, you kind of, things get put in the back burner. But for the most part, I attribute my hair growth to wearing a turban. So the turban length that I use, because that's another question that I get a lot, is what is the length of your turban? How long is it? How many meters? So we're going to measure it together. This is it. Douche. It's a lot. It's long. It's heavy. Ideally, you want to use a natural fabric. This is our crinkle cotton fabric. It is part of our brand. We don't really have it in stock all the time just because it sells out quickly. But this is, if you want to make your own, this is the width of it. And the length of it, I want to say it's like 3 meters, but I have my measuring tape and we can actually measure it so that you have some insights. So here we go. It is about, we'll do inches. So it is about 24 inches in length in the width part, exact 24. And for the length, we have 1 meter. It's a lot of fabric. So about 2.5 meters. Is it? Okay, now let's get to it. How to tie. You're going to take the width. You're going to take your hair, put it in a ponytail, not a bun. You want to put it in a ponytail. The trick to make it grow is to not have it in a bun. You want it in a ponytail. So you're going to flip the ponytail over, you're going to take this, and you're going to tie simple knot around the ponytail. 2 knots around the ponytail. Then you're going to take the fabric and wrap it around the hair. Make sure that it's closed. You see here? So I'm wrapped it around, and then I just start to twist. To twist. You want it to be a tight twist. This will feel good. And then from here, you want to spin it behind you, layering. Right now it doesn't look as great, but you'll have opportunities to fix it. So as you start to spin it behind you and in front of you, you want to start to open up the fabric a bit. So now that you twist it, you want to start to open it up. Get all of your wispies. You want to tuck the back. Right now it doesn't look very flattering, but trust me, in a little bit, you'll see. Tuck the wispies, tuck the ear, cross. Now, sometimes I like to do a little triangle. So to do the triangle, just take it up to an angle as you get to the end of your fabric. And And then as you take the other part, bring it down to the angle. And you want to try to get it in the center. I think I kind of got it in the center. And then as you get to the tail end of this one, you're going to want to tuck it in. So I like to take my hand, my fingers, and just right at the end from the top. Some people do it from the bottom, but I like to do it from the top. I'm going to take it, notice where my finger is, and start tucking the fabric in. And then there you have it. Now, some people would definitely leave it like this. I like to push it a little bit back so that people don't think what they think. And then I like to get my ears out. And then I also like to pull the corners of my eyes down a little bit so it's not pulling too much. And then voila. And now to test that it is good, I do the cat-cow exercise. All right, come onto my hands and knees. I'll just do a couple of these. And it doesn't move. So that's it. So the reason why you would see people wearing a turban, and this is a multicultural practice, not just in Kundalini Yoga. Sometimes you see these practices in the more Yoruba tribal components. You'll see it also in other parts of the world where they just cover their head. And when we practice practices that give us velocity and give us the ability to break through the mirage, we want to consolidate the energy. So we kind of keep it all together, for lack of a better term, and without getting too esoteric, but you kind of keep it contained. With these teachings, we talk about the Kundalini energy rising. We want to cap it here so that we can utilize that energy up and down the system to optimize on the subtleties of our system. So like the subtle chakras, the subtle meridians. There's a whole set of adjustments around the cranial sacral. So this creates a gentle adjustment to this dome. So why I wear it, I just feel good. It makes me feel good. I wear it when I'm preparing a meal. I wear it during, after my practice. I also feel more radiant. I feel more concentrated. There's a level of a protective quality that it also invokes. And yeah, the baseline is that I feel good. So I like to wear it around the house. When I do take it out in public, I mean, it depends on your level of feeling comfortable. It does kind of bring a sense of respect from the receiver end. So I always kind of feel like I'm treated a little bit differently. I'm treated with a little bit more respect and acknowledgement. It creates conversations of different topics. So yeah, I definitely recommend, if you're not comfortable wearing it in public, wear it around the house, test it out, take notes, see how it makes you feel. Okay, so this is the finishing look. Easy peasy.